There could be as many as 500,000 stray cats on county streets, according to the San Diego Humane Society. To deal with all these free roaming felines, the nonprofit is running a program where feral cats are brought in, spayed or neutered, and then released back to the streets. In March, they expanded the practice under what they call a community cat program, where even friendly cats will be released.
There has been a lot of um, frustration on the part of small nonprofits and individual animal rescuers who are seeing this trend towards abandoning friendly domesticated cats on the streets.
This doesn't sit right with Brian Pease, an animal rights activist and attorney. He's filed a legal complaint against the Humane Society to force them to stop. He and his clients have no problem with managing populations of feral cats by trapping and bringing them to a clinic or to the Humane Society to be spayed or neutered, and then returning them to their habitat.
But then when you look at what's actually happening, when you have cats that they know were previously owned and were abandoned by the owners, or cats that are in dangerous areas, or cats that are injured and just certainly should not just be put back out on the street.
In the city of San Diego, between July 2019 and December 2020, the Humane Society released more than 1,300 cats to the streets. That's almost double the number from the first 16 months of the program. Gary Weitzman, CEO of the San Diego Humane Society, says it's more humane to release cats rather than keeping them in a shelter.
Those cats are held here for medical exams. They're in holding cages. They're, no matter how easy we make the environment for them, they are stressed to the max. Now consider, those same cats did really well outdoors, being cared for by the community, enjoying the environment, not in danger. Those cats did really well. Why don't we just spay and neuter them, prevent them from getting rabies and distemper, and have them go back and enjoy their lives?
He added that any cats with a sign of ownership, including a collar or microchip, would not be released. But it's not always easy to tell whether a cat has been previously owned or not. So says Pam Harris, a longtime animal shelter volunteer who's working with Peace on the legal complaint.
They say that any cat with signs of ownership will not be put into the community cat program. So, for example, if a cat comes in microchipped or wearing a harness, that cat won't be put back. However, most people who have indoor cats don't put collars on them. Probably most of the cats who are pets are not microchipped.
The safety of the cats is one concern. The other is the impact they have on the overall ecosystem, specifically bird populations. Jim Pugh, conservation director of the San Diego Audubon Society, describes the cats as an invasive species.
There are huge environmental impacts. We know that each of those cats takes several birds a month.
Pugh says his ideal solution to the stray cat issue would be to create giant warehouses where cats could live.
We see, these daycare centers for pets, where they have indoor facilities and they have toys and exercise for them and stuff. If they're going to keep animals, they ought to be kept indoors.
Claire Trageser, KPBS News.